Hello guys, welcome to Supreme Steno classes. Guys, be ready for a special dictation. Prepared for Bihar Civil Court upcoming skill examination, and it also help you in the skill of SSC skill examination 2023, which result has been out. So be ready. 5 seconds. Nirja Bhanot was born to Harris and Rama Bhanot on 7 September 1963 in Chandigarh. Later, the family moved to Mumbai. Nirja was a sensitive and compassionate young woman. Her inner beauty reflected on her shiny, beautiful face. Following a conventional arranged marriage in 1985, she joined her husband in the Gulf. Under the strain of dowry pressures, Nirja returned home to her parents in Bombay within 2 months. Nirja was a woman of dignity and strength. She would not relent to pressures of dowry. Her husband was humiliating conditions for her return to him, and Nirja's family did not comply. The marriage had turned sour. Nirja decided to move on in life, and she signed a modeling contract. On 5 September 1986, she had returned from a day-long shoot for a modeling assignment. She was the senior flight pusher on the flight on which her courage was to be tested, the test that made her so very special to our country, to humanity. At Karachi, the plane was hijacked by 4 heavily armed terrorists. Immediately, Nirja rushed towards the cockpit to inform the captain. A terrorist caught her by her ponytail, but she managed to shout the hijack code. Another flight attendant who caught the code conveyed it ahead. What followed was a traumatic experience for all those on board. The 3-member cockpit crew of pilot, co-pilot, and the flight engineer exhibited great cowardice. They deserted the plane, and the passengers and a 13-member cabin crew were left in the hands of the heartless terrorists. Nirja was the cabin crew leader. With grit and a deep sense of duty, she took over command. She kept the passengers calm and ensured that they were comforted. She continued to serve and attend to the passengers' need. She realized that the terrorists would harm the American passengers the most. Hoping to confuse the terrorists about their identity, she discreetly collected all the American passports and hid them. The trauma of the hijack continued for about 17 hours. Since the power had begun to fail, the lights became dim. The terrorists thought the passenger would try to escape in the darkness, and it would be difficult to hold them at ransom. They began firing at random. Immediately, Nirja rushed to the emergency door and pushed it open. They can also recall how she guided and pushed people down the parachute. The most touching part of the entire experience was her death. While trying to protect three children, she absorbed the onslaught of bullets that pierced her body. Nirja Bhanot received the Ashok Chakra, India's highest civilian award for bravery. The Ashok Chakra citations states her loyalties to the passengers of the aircrafts in distress will forever be a lasting tribute to the finest qualities of the human spirit. You may have played basketball or have seen this game being played. Basketball is one of the world's most popular game. It is a fast, free-flowing, high-scoring team game. The players throw a ball in a basket horizontally positioned to score points while following a set of rules. Two teams play on a marked rectangular court with a basket at each end. The rules allows all players to move freely around the court and occupy any position on the court. All players get an equal opportunity to score basket. The way in which the game is restarted after a point is scored or a rule infringement makes it a fast game with few breaks in between regulation timing. To play this game, students should learn and practice the basic skills of ball dribbling, passing, receiving, and shooting. Game of basketball involves neuromuscular coordination and often tall players are preferred. Nowadays, basketball is one of the most favorite games in many schools and colleges. The game is played by both men and women of all ages and abilities. In order to promote the sport nationally and internationally, the organized sports events related to basketball, Basketball Federation of India was set up in 1950. At the same time, every state in India had formed a state basketball association. The first national basketball event was held in Delhi in 1934 every 2 years till 1951, and thereafter it became an annual feature. Basketball is played on a rectangular court which could be an indoor wooden court or an outdoor concrete court. Basketball court dimensions are in meters. The court is divided into two sections called half courts by the mid-court line where the game starts with a jump ball. A jump ball is when a referee throws the ball up at center circle to determine which team gets possession. Two players from opposing teams jump up to tip the ball in the hope that one of them will secure the ball. Stop. सो गाइज ये डिक्टेशन था. होप सो आप लोग अच्छे से इसको लिखे होंगे और अच्छे से इसको टाइप कीजिएगा और साथ ही खुद से चेक करने की कोशिश कीजिएगा. किसी भी सॉफ्टवेयर या किसी अनदर पर्सन से चेक करवाना आपकी कमियों को आपके ध्यान में नहीं लाएगा. ठीक है, वो थोड़ा बहुत लगेगा कि हाँ ठीक है इतना इतना है, यहाँ गलती है, लेकिन उससे ज़्यादा कुछ बेनिफिट नहीं होगा। लेकिन आप जब खुद जो है अपनी कॉपी को जब जांच कीजिएगा, अपने डिक्टेशन को जांच कीजिएगा, तो आपको काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल करेगा। तो होप सो आपको डिक्टेशन पसंद आ रहे होंगे। तो डिक्टेशन पसंद आ रहे हैं तो चैनल को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट डिक्टेशन में। थैंक यू।